Hey guys, it's Lotus and welcome back to another story time. So this is the story time of how my Baja Beach Fest trip went. About 2 weeks ago I went to Baja Beach Fest for the first time, and if you guys don't know what Baja Beach Fest is, it's this music festival in Rosarito, Mexico. It's just a bunch of reggaeton artists and shit, you know. And honestly, it was a pretty crazy weekend. So I'm not 21 yet, so I can't drink in the States. I can drink in Mexico because the legal drinking age is 18 there, so I can just buy alcohol freely there. For the festival, they didn't really check at all, like IDs or anything. So if you somehow got a ticket as a youngin', because you could just buy the tickets online, it's supposed to be 18 plus. They never checked my ID or anything, so I didn't really have to worry about getting in or drinking or anything. Honestly, the whole trip was crazy. We had our Airbnb slightly outside the city, so I was really happy to have an Airbnb because at Coachella, which I'll make a Coachella video too. I was gonna make another story time about that. At Coachella, we're camping, so we're bringing like fucking air mattresses and shit. But we had an Airbnb. It was all nice. First thing we do when I get to Mexico is we go to a taco shop. We go to this taco shop. I get a quesadilla that's loaded. That shit was fire. And after that, we start heading over to the Airbnb. The event started Friday, and it's not like it takes a long time to get to Rosarito from where I am. It's only about a 30-minute drive, so it wasn't a huge, so it wasn't like it was going to take a long time to get there. The festival started around 3, I wanted to say. I'm not sure exactly because we weren't going to go there when it started. So we eat, we get to the Airbnb, change everything, we get ready. At that point, it's like 3:30. I didn't even explain the worst part about the Airbnb. Since it's outside the city, it's on this little ranch and everything, right? If you drive a normal car, if you drive a normal car, it's borderline fucked. It was all dirt roads to get to the Airbnb. Fucking shoot! Oh my god. But yeah, we had this long dirt road. Honestly, with the car, it took about, I want to say 15 minutes to get to the Airbnb. And once we get to the final turn to get to the Airbnb, it's like very steep hill. And at the top of the steep hill, it's the most like sandy dirt I've ever seen. So the tires are just fucking spinning in the dirt. After all that drama to get to the pad, and keep in mind, we're all drinking on the way there. Like genuinely, that ride was one of the craziest things, especially considering that was like my first hour being there. My homies were trying to pick up girls and shit this entire weekend. That was like the goal. Like, oh my god, that fool just straight put me down like a fucking dog. But as soon as I saw this dirt road, I was like, yeah, nah, that's just not fucking happening this weekend. Getting them to the road was gonna be like insane. Because once you see that road at night, that shit was fucking pitch black the entire time. But that's for later in the story. So yeah, we got a taxi there. And when we get there, there's like thousands of people just outside the event. Like all the bars and shit are nearby. So nothing really happens until 5 o'clock. We've been checking out the area, seeing like, you know, just what there is to do. Because normally at music festivals, the music isn't the only attraction. Like there's like photo places, there's like just shit you can do, but here the only thing that you could really do was there was this like little basketball court, but it wasn't even a court. It was like 4 hoops, but it was just like a little circle pad with 4 hoops on it. My friend starts taking a picture in front of it just because it's like a cool little backdrop, I guess. Right after the muchachos finished taking pictures, my other friend Bluey is going to show him the pictures, and in a blink of an eye, Muchacho got fucking snatched the fuck up. I've never seen masterclass aura like that. She came up, grabbed his hand, and according to him said, "You're coming with me." Like less than 5 minutes later, they're making out, and they were dancing and making out and shit. And I'm just standing there like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because like, on one hand, I'm happy for him because like he's getting what he wanted. We were all going down there to listen to music and party and shit. But I'm also trying to make sure this man doesn't get fucking kidnapped or something. We did lose him for over an hour. We finally found him again at when we went to they had a line for beatboxes. Like they had a whole beatbox like store, I guess, not store, but like a little kiosk thing. And let me tell you, if you've never tried a beatbox, those shits are fucking gas. It's like 12%. And you know, after that, the night just goes on. We finally get to Javi's set. If you don't know who Javi is, he makes music. That's a fucking concert. I don't know what you want me to tell you. And I'm sitting there just vibing. You know, I'm already faded. I've had several blunts. I've had several drinks already. Who the fuck's dropping a nuke on me right now, man? So I'm at Javi's set, right? And this couple next to me starts arguing, like this bigger fool. He's just straight yelling at his girl. But and she's just sitting there. She's sitting there like, calm down, calm down. Like I feel like she's pushing his buttons more than he's like. I don't know what they're arguing about. So the vibe I was getting from them, it was her fault. Like she didn't even want to talk to him. She was trying to brush him off or whatever, but he seemed like he actually wanted to talk. I don't know, bro was just going off on her. So I got pushed over to the side. 'Cause I was standing right next to them, and I didn't really want to get involved in anything. So my friend noticed it, like he made room so I could move over. But we all became friends for some reason. Like him and his group of friends were all super nice to us for some reason, and we were all like being friends. We were like dapping each other up and everything, and then they left to go get more drinks or something. I don't really know. The most that really happened was just more like concert stuff happening, more drinks, and until the very end. I swear, I tried to record this video like 3 times already. Now I can't even get into a game. Like it's genuinely broken. Alright, sorry for switching the game mid video. So at the end of the event, we were trying to leave, and my friend Beam Boom, I don't know what happened. He said he got pickpocketed. Someone stole his phone. He lost his phone day 1, so we're already down a phone. So we're down a phone, 2 in the morning at this point. We find a taxi to take us back to the pad. It's pitch black at the Airbnb just because there's no lights on the street or anything. It's just a dirt road. We had a lot of substance this weekend. Nothing really incredible happened on day 2. I do have a notes app of like notes I was supposed to be taking, but I was like too faded. I was too faded to like actually record anything, and the only thing I have written down for the second day was people open porta potty doors for you, parentheses workers. Like there is people like tending shit just so like stuff would stay clean. One of the guys that walks around with the buckets of like beer and shit, we were asking him the price, and every time we asked him he would change it like in front of us. Like he wouldn't have a consistent price for some reason. So we figured that they're just trying to scam. But yeah, the only eventful part about day 2 is that we took a different exit because I think they didn't want people using the normal exits or something, so we used the side exits. I don't know what they were thinking. It had to be at least 20,000. Like there was 30,000 people going daily, but I'm sure there's other exits. There had to be like at least 20,000 people going out these exits. All it was like a 7-foot wide. That was even worse than day 1. I mean, eventually we got out, but that was like the longest like 20 minutes of my life. That guy keeps fucking me. Every day we get home at like 3 in the morning. It was a real bender. The first day we only got 2 beatboxes. The second day we also only got 2 beatboxes, but we were planning on going back, so that's why I only got 2. I wanted to get 4, but they told me we were going back, so I was like, I don't want to get 4 right now and then come back later anyway because y'all are coming back. And then on Sunday, that was when we were gonna get the 4, and we were gonna get 4 beatboxes. But when we got to the beatbox area, the place that they were selling it, like they had a little photo booth area the day before, like the entire weekend. On that 3rd day, I think they ran out or something. So we ended up having to drink beer all night long, and I don't like beer, but if I have to drink it to get drunk, then it's what it is. I'm like 14 beers deep by the end of the night. The closer comes out. He came out like an hour late, I want to say, and he performed until like 3 in the morning. Like genuinely, I'm not even bullshitting. I got to the Airbnb like at 4:30 in the morning. I think on that last day too, we had a lighter, but it had ran out or something because it just wouldn't work. So I was begging every person that walked by for a lighter. For some reason, no one had one. Like I've never felt more disappointed in a crowd of people. And I won't lie, the entire weekend there was girls throwing themselves at me just because that's like the vibe, I guess. And I was just giving them all the scent blunts there. I wasn't down there to dance with anyone or anything. I wasn't trying to get girls. I was really just trying to have fun because my type of fun just doesn't really include that. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna be uploading more story times. This one wasn't like an amazing one. I feel like I didn't do you guys justice with actually recording the events of the weekend properly because I was just getting faded the whole weekend. Honestly, that's what it boiled down to. It's been Lotus, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.